Hello, Scorpio. Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Scorpio, we are going to be looking at the messages that you need to know at this present moment in time. We're going to be using our oracle cards and also our tarot cards. So let's get straight away started. We're going to be looking at any blockages that the divine is wanting to bring to your attention. And the divine is saying that, Scorpio, lift up your energies, your vibration, so that you can be an energetic signature to birth forward the new beginnings that you're praying for. The divine is saying that for some of you, the blockages that are stopping your blessings becoming a reality is because you're not really that excited. You don't really believe that it is really happening. Sometimes you see that, yes, something is happening, but there's a disconnect that is there between you, your belief, and your dreams. So the divine is saying, believe that it's happened and show by you getting excited and lifting your vibration so that you are a match to the new beginnings that are waiting for you. Next, we're going to be looking at weaknesses that the divine is wanting to bring to your attention. Scorpio, divine is saying to you, take care of your mental health. Don't fall into that moment of months, weeks, years of feeling tired, exhausted, and burnt out. Because when you are feeling like that, it becomes more difficult for you to get excited about the future that is unfolding for you. So the divine is saying that not taking care of your mental health creates a weakness because you're not able to thoroughly be excited, passionate, forward thinking, and having a resolution to saying to yourself that it is absolutely happening. I'm getting excited for you there. So what you need to surrender and let go of. The divine is saying that don't let your hope that things will work out around a situation, around a person, let you fall into the energy of ignoring the obvious red flags that are around. So let go and surrender of you ignoring the obvious red flags that are waving right in your face. Your strengths, the divine is saying to you, your strength is coming from having a heart-to-heart conversation. The heart-to-heart conversation is going to give you a moment to really release anything that is weighing heavy on your heart and to be honest, authentic, real, raw, and to the point. So maybe for some of you are noticing those red flags and you're asking someone to sit down and you're really being real with them, being really honest with them about what you are observing, and you're creating boundaries and you are telling them that you are not willing to have anyone play you like a fool and waste your time. Okay, blind spots that are here, the card that you're receiving, the divine is saying that for some of you, you're currently feeling conflicted because of the red flags. And you're feeling conflicted because maybe you are building something with someone. The red flags are flying high and you're like, well, we've been creating this thing together. We've been in a relationship. We've been doing this together. And if I bring the red flags to the table by us having a heart-to-heart conversation, you might be feeling conflicted because you don't know how this person is going to act. You don't know how they're going to take the news. So the divine is saying to you, it is time for you to understand that your truth is your truth. Don't remain silent. Don't take any action because you're afraid of how someone is going to react to you. The next card that is here, some of you are feeling that the distance between you, a person, a situation is growing. And this is what I'm saying to you, you feel conflicted because you can notice the red flag. You can feel the distance growing, but there's a sense of you feeling afraid to reveal what's weighing heavy on your heart. There's a fear that is there. And the divine is saying to you, how long will you be fearful for? Because at some point, this situation is going to have to come and be addressed and be put on the table. So stop wasting your time, stop wasting your energy, because you're afraid of talking about the red flags because of this situation that is there. So the next card, our final oracle card, you're receiving our card, which is clarifying what you need to know. So the divine is saying what you need to know is that this situation, how it's going to go, is unclear, because the divine, your guides and your ancestors are waiting for you to take the actions, to create the boundaries, and to speak about what is on your heart. Okay? So for some of you, you are saying, well, I can't really address this situation because I don't know what's going to happen. Well, if you're dealing with an energy vampire, a narcissist, if you're dealing with a person who's avoidant, they're not going to address the situation either, because they are enjoying you being here. They're enjoying the situation. And so your future that you're currently trying to birth forward will remain unknown until you have that heart-to-heart conversation, because this is where your strength are coming from. So what we're going to do next, we're going to be looking at some tarot cards to see what is being brought to your attention. As we get our tarot cards, I want to remind you that we have our candle magic ceremony that is going to be happening on the 21st of June. And so on this day, we are going to be, or rather, I'm focusing my energies on doing our cleansing ceremonies, okay? Our cutting the cords, our banishing ceremonies, our return to sender ceremonies, our spiritual cleanse. So if you feel that there are just some blockages, if you feel that you just need to have a spiritual cleanse so that you can feel light and get rid of obstacles and challenges, the ceremony is linked in the description box below and can be found on my website. Once you've reserved your space, please do remember to write your petition about what it is that you're praying for, okay? Let's get 2 more cards and then we can see what our cards are wanting to bring to the table. So far, we have the Lover's card. Maybe you are currently in a relationship, you're pregnant, you're trying to birth forward, and you're buying a house together, you're starting a business together, you're doing something together. And the divine is saying, just be cautious, okay? Because the next major arcana card is the Tower card, which is talking about endings, but we're going to get there at some point. So the blockages that are here, the divine is saying, like I already told you, you need to be real, raw, honest, and really step into your authentic truth, into your naked truth about what you are wanting to see change, happen in the future. For some of you, the divine is saying that you're creating something with someone, but your energies might not be aligned. Make sure that you're having that heart-to-heart conversation and make sure that your journey is aligned. That one person is not going in one direction and another person is going in another direction. Okay? The Knights of Cups. The divine is saying be brave and take action to take care of your heart, to take care of your mental health. Because your health is where your wealth is. Do not ignore your mental health, because you're creating something here and it needs your energy, it needs your attention. The divine is saying that, remember we spoke about ignoring the red flags. The divine is saying that if you ignore those red flags, it might cost you financially. It might cost you later on in the future. So this is why it is important to speak your truth and to address any behaviors that needs attention. Okay? Your strength is coming from you understanding that if you invite someone to have a heart-to-heart conversation, you might not know how it's going to end. But when you get to this point, you are ready for whatever happens. A heart-to-heart conversation might lead to an ending, But this ending is necessary because there just could be a situation where you've been building something on ground that is not solid. And because of this relationship situation is going to fall down anyway. And the red flags are there telling you that we are just wasting our time. We're building something that might just look good now, but we know that in the future it's not going to last. So this is why the divine is saying to you, get excited because you're going to be taking your power back. And when the tower moment happens, you are not going to be afraid because you're understanding that there is something better that is waiting for you in the future. So even though right now you might be feeling conflicted, there's a sense of you still feeling brave and speaking your truth. Because if you don't speak your truth, you just remain in limbo for a long time. And we spoke about the distance between you, a person, or a situation growing. And eventually, you're going to be seeing that you are going to be exiting that situation. You're going to be leaving that situation behind because you cannot keep on allowing a person to keep on hurting you and betraying you when all along you thought you were building something, a future, but the red flags are obvious for you to see. Okay, so how is it going to end? Five of Swords is a card where it just says that this situation could just see you going back and forwards, arguing and arguing, but ultimately the end is saying that the Tower card will activate an ending. But until you have that conversation, the situation is still unknown. But it is better for you to have that conversation so that you can have that peace of mind that is very much needed. Okay, I'm just seeing if anything else is coming up. Okay, sometimes the divine is saying to you, I know that it is really difficult to address things when you don't know the outcome and what's going to happen next. But really, when it's all said and done, the divine is saying that you probably feel and you know that you've known the outcome of this situation for a long time. The distance has been growing, the red flags have been there, leaving you questioning what's happening, what the future holds. So the divine is saying, do you just want to remain in limbo, questioning and not knowing? Or do you finally step into the energy of being brave and having that heart-to-heart conversation and not caring what happens? Because you cannot keep on staying in a situation that is just wasting your time, your energy, and stealing from your future. So this is the messages that the divine wanted to bring to the table. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you soon, and it is a goodbye from